So I think they actually have, on this particular set of video, I think they actually show you one of the high altitude pictures. On one of the shots we saw, you can see the balloon way up there, huge round, and then this thing was just one little fuzzy pixel. It was great.
Yeah, is that our guy right here?
Well, that's not this one, no, because they work
the same.
it's the same exact thing, though, yeah. So let's see what this shows you here. Okay, so here we will have dropped. Now we're spinning. These rocket motors. Okay, this is like all high speed.
So this camera's on it?
Former ejection seat motors.
How
we tried to do this on the cheap. Anything we could, and these cameras, these are all GoPros. Because you can beat the snot out of those things and they survive. So we didn't reinvent cameras. We were like, let's get the GoPros. We knew they can take it.
Nice.
So they do some modifications to them. We're actually working with GoPro to help modify them for space flight.
Sweet.
So they might put a camera on the new rover. They're talking about putting a camera on in 2020. So then we de-spin it, and then there's the airbag inflation, and that was perfect. Perfect. So then the next step you'll see here is, I believe, like I said, this is kind of high speed, but then it'll show you the parachute. So that's a small thing that helps pull the parachute out. So it's just a little drag device called a balloon. It's the marriage of the word balloon and parachute. It inflates like a giant acorn, and then look what happened to the parachute. And see, we did this exact same test a year ago, and the same thing happened. So this parachute here, this is like from June 3rd, so just a little over a month ago. So this was a redesigned. The air is so thick, you can land gently on the ground with a parachute, you can land gently in the ocean with a parachute.
The Mars
but on Mars, the air is so thin, boom, you're going to hit the ground at 200 miles an hour. So you always need to come up with other ways to help slow down. So that's why we have to also use rocket motors, airbags to bounce. Yeah.
We need the 3D glasses.
Test for number 3 downstairs next summer. They're going to do it again. And then it wasn't that good quality, but we could see, that at high speed as fast as it's going. From our point of view, watching it here, the parachute just looked like it came out and exploded. We didn't think it opened at all. Then you get back the high definition footage once they recovered it. I guess from most of the GoPros survived again. Awesome. But,
crazy.
Yeah, crazy, right? Because this time they said it hit the ocean so hard. Last summer when we did it, they pulled the thing out of the water. Here's a picture of it actually. So it looked fine. I mean, the front was dented up a bit, but the parachute, even though it exploded, it stayed together enough, I guess, that we slowed down and hit the ground, okay, hit the ocean, okay. This time, this one here, when we hit the ocean this past year, a couple months ago, the whole front of the thing was cracked open. They said when they were craning the capsule out of the ocean onto the boat, the rocket motor kind of fell out of the front. So it was still hanging on there with the plumbing and tubing and cabling and all that stuff, but the whole front of the thing was cracked wide open and it fell right through. So this is great, some of this high-speed footage, and eventually we want to make it way bigger. This is the humongous one we want to test someday.
Wow.
And this would be used to land like 10, 20 tons. So, and I got a picture here that'll show you the 2 different versions. It's just a computer drawing of it.
So was the first parachute tested in this sort of fashion?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, sorry, I jumped right into that. Sorry. So just so you guys can see, what we've tested as far as the inflatable airbag thing goes is this little guy, 6 meters. We want to eventually make it a big giant 8-meter device, and that's the one you're watching here on the video now.
I see.
So the rocket test was cool. And we just use car airbag.